DeMarco, you're a single dad living in a homeless shelter in Detroit. Tell me about it.
Well, it's different, being a 45-year-old man with 2 kids in a shelter. You would think a man at my age, I would have, something much more. But with the economy like it is, and with some of the mistakes that I made early in my life, is why I'm in the situation I'm in. But it's a struggle, especially with trying to get employment, enough to take care of me and my 2 boys. And solid ground helps out tremendously, I pay.
How long have you been here?
I've been here 11 months. Yeah, about 11 months. Yeah.
This is a good place.
Very good place. Yeah.
Tell me about raising two kids homeless. I mean, being a single dad's got to be hard enough, but being, living in a place like this,
it get complicated. I give my hat goes off to women now, because I didn't know what it was like for a woman to raise children on their own, but now I know because I'm doing it.
Right.
And it can get difficult, especially being homeless. Before I was here at Solid Ground, I was in another shelter, which was a rotating shelter, and I had them with me. So everywhere I went, they had to go. If I had to go on interviews, they had to wait outside or something like that. It was a hassle during the summer because they constantly wanted to do something, and I couldn't afford for them to, have fun to play every day. So it was complicated, but I prayed about it, and I'm dealing with it. Life get difficult, but got to go on.
How did you end up in this situation?
Well, like I said, I got 2 years clean. I will have 2 years clean September 11th.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And when I wasn't homeless, I was with my mom and dad. Well, I was homeless because I was staying with my mom and dad. And when you at this age,
yeah,
I'm a grown man with 2 kids. I can't keep depending on my mom and dad.
Right.
So I just jumped up and left, and went to the shelter and took my kids with me. Of course I could have stayed, but if I would have stayed there, I think it would have been uncomfortable for me. That's what made me leave in the first place. So I felt, all the struggles and stuff I went through, I might as well go on and start all over and do what I can do. So that's what I decided to do. And then that's when I found out about Solid Ground, and I came here every day trying to get in for an opening. And I was blessed because that's when Katrina interviewed me, and I was able to come in here.
What would you want people to know about homelessness? I mean, people normally see the guy with the cardboard sign, but this is homelessness, a single dad in a homeless shelter, and people don't see this.
Well, first of all, with homeless, it can happen overnight. It just happens. Maybe because of the things that's going on in the world today, maybe because of some of the bad choices that we make or what have you, but this is what it is. The only thing I could tell you is try not to get in the position that I'm in, if you can help it. But other than that, life goes on.
What's your future like?
Well, so far, I'm going to go back to school in September. I was blessed again by getting a job, which is right down the street on 9 Mile in Gratiot, which is 2 miles from the shelter. It doesn't pay well, but it's something, right? I work Monday through Saturday. Sometimes I work 12 hours a day. Sometimes I work maybe 4 or 5 a day. But it's a job. I like it. I owe some stuff from my past, and they do garnish me. But like I told Katrina, I can't give up. I can't quit.
Right. You got 2 kids.
I got 2 kids.
Great looking kids. Just saw them before they took off to the park.
Yeah. So, but as far as the future, I'm gonna do my best and hope for the best. I can't really tell the future, but so far it's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm not dead. I'm not on drugs. I'm not drinking. I'm not out here robbing and stealing, you know, because there's a lot of that's going on with the economy. You know, it's crazy.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
My first wish would be for my kids not to have any worries, for my kids not to go through what I went through. My second wish would be, of course, a house, you know, and the third wish has to be money. Yeah.
So, well, thank you very much for talking to me.
All right, thank you.